realized that this summer we're in a much different place mentally, all of us. We were starting to feel pretty excited, starting to feel like things were getting a little bit better. We saw the Deer District, we saw people hanging out, we saw people doing a lot of things, feeling like we were maybe okay. And then, as we've heard, very, I think, well said by a couple parents that spoke before me, things have changed rather quickly. And what we are seeing now is incredibly scary, and it's happening incredibly fast. And I think all of us in this room want what's best for our kids. I don't think anybody would argue that anybody sitting in here wants our kids to get sick or have problems with school. And I think we all want our kids in school. And so as a physician, as a parent, I would strongly, strongly urge the school board to put masks on these kids when they come to class, when they come to school, because we know they work. We know they're gonna limit the amount of transmission in the school. I'm not gonna go into the science. That was excellent facts that were presented before, and I would agree with all.
This plan has to be open and subject to changes because we know that there's gonna be new information. There's gonna be new information. There's new information for me, a new context between Friday and before this board meeting. That's the reality. That's the reality we've been living in relative to this. And we just need to be understanding that new information is going to come forward, and we're going to need to be able to navigate that. For some folks, the timing of this is too late that we're talking about, whether we mask or not. And for some folks, the timing they would suggest is too early, because we don't necessarily know what tomorrow, next week, let alone 3 weeks is going to bring.
The reason that we were successful last year is that the board did not mandate, but we supported the administration in your decisions because you're the one in contact every week with the county and with the other school districts. And while we stay informed of that, we are not there in person. And your ability to act and react quickly is much more efficient than a board convening to make a decision, where we would have to make a decision ahead or after. You can react quickly. And I don't have a problem trusting you to do that, because our job as board members is to hire you and supervise you, but to trust you to run the district. And I feel like, based on the results that we had last year, we can trust you to run this district. And we stay on top of, daily, and sometimes multiple times a day as things are changing. But as a board, we can't convene that often to change direction, so we have to trust you. And I feel comfortable accepting this plan today, knowing that as things come out, you will act and react, keep the board informed and the community informed, because you have a great record of doing that. So
Initially I was prepared to vote for us just going forward and let Mark make further decisions going ahead. But with the increase that I've seen in the hospitalizations and the COVID cases, I'm not comfortable with that. I think we do have to mandate that the masks will be worn at the start of school. If things calm down later on, we can always go back and say, okay, we don't need to keep wearing them. It would be at your choice at that time. But because of this increase that's going on, I feel we need to move in that direction to mandate.
And Marge, I would say